What's up, everybody? Noah Kister back here for a review of Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya and the Last Dragon is the new Disney animated CGI animated film starring Kelly Marie Tran from Star Wars: The Last Jedi as Rose. In this film, she voices Raya. And before we talk about the film, I'm going to give a shout out to the fabulous animated short called Us Again about a older couple who who turn young when it's raining, and they are basically running from the future in a sort of a way. A beautifully animated and sweet story. It's also about them learning something along the way. It is a dancing. It's a short where nobody talks, but it's a really powerful story that I thought was really well animated. It's only 7 minutes. It's not on Disney Plus unless it comes with Raya and the Last Dragon before the movie starts, which it could. Let's get into Raya and the Last Dragon. I saw this in theaters today in a realm known as Kumandra, a reimagined Earth inhabited by an ancient civilization. A warrior named Raya is determined to find the last dragon named Sisu, and they have to find the five pieces to a broken dragon gem, and this gem basically holds the power of reuniting all five civilizations. There's uh, five different cities that are basically at odds, and there's this old like mist that comes around. It's so there we go. It's called the Droon. The Droon touches you, and it turns everything to stone. So with the power of reuniting all five stones together, it gets rid of the Droon with the help, and also with the help of Raya, the dragons, and some friends that she meets along the way, including a conning baby, a con baby, a heavyset man named Tong. The con baby also has three friends, and a old rival, along with a kid. I'm trying to be very, very vague about it, because this is the movie I say that you need to see. If you don't feel safe going to theaters, do I think it's worth $30 on Disney Plus? I don't think so, because when you think about it, you're not really getting the movie. Yeah, you are getting to see it, yeah. But here's the main problem with that. The movie's going to be on Disney Plus within a few months. It's not like you're going to be able to only see it for $30 or in theaters and then it's gone. That's not how it's going to be. I mean, Mulan didn't play in theaters. And Mulan, from what I've heard, didn't do so hot with the money it made. The Blu-ray came out. We are getting a Blu-ray of this, I'm sure, because this is going to be something that the kids are going to want once it comes out. Because I had kids in my theater, families in my theater, and they were really enjoying this movie. This movie is beautifully animated. It is funny as all get out. Awkwafina as Sisu is fabulous. The great comedic relief. I loved it. Some jokes in there for adults as well. A few references that we'll get that the kiddos won't get, but that's perfectly fine. Raya and the Last Dragon does work, and it does have a few emotional moments. I found myself watching this film, and I was smiling for a good bit of it. It's a lot of fun. The only thing I do have to say that I'm going to call a negative is that it is Its only main problem is that it drags in parts, particularly once we get to like a calm scene and they go to say like Fang or Heart or something like that. This movie does have the problem that it drags. But besides that, this is a fabulous film. This is definitely one that I'm probably going to get on Blu-ray. This is better than a lot of the films that have come out this year so far. It is probably ranked in my top 2 or 3 films of the year so far, and it's going to be hard to beat this from Disney. We do have Cruella coming out. We have Black Widow. I think Cruella could come out along uh, in theaters and on Disney Plus and follow the Raya and the Last Dragon. Black Widow, I don't know. I think people would pay $30 for Black Widow. I do see people paying $30 to see Marvel Studios' Black Widow movie on Disney Plus, but I think a lot of people want to see it in theaters. Hopefully, this whole entire COVID thing is starting to slow down, just like it is starting to slow down here. And I'm hoping that it's slowing down a lot more because people are getting vaccinated. The cases are going down, and I don't know if every county if every state has a color coded map. There's four levels here: yellow, orange, red, and purple. You don't want to get to purple because purple is a super spreader event. Red is high exposure, orange is moderate exposure, and yellow is sort of light. I don't think there's any county in the entire country that hasn't had a case. This is a fabulous film. Definitely see it if you are safe going to theaters. And if your kids can sit down and watch a movie and not get up and walk around, walk up and down the aisle, walk up and down the aisle, just like these one or two kids were right behind me. Now the mother tried for like 15-20 minutes to get him to calm down. Yeah, they were quiet, but my theater has these seat boosters for little kids. It's basically like a red step stool that they sit on, and it just raises them up a little bit more so that they can see the screen. Well, I've been in the theater when one of those things has fell. That thing is loud, and one of them fell, and it scared the bejesus right out of me, and probably a couple more people, and probably a couple more people in my audience. Raya and the Last Dragon is a fabulous film. It's definitely one I am going to recommend. Does it have a bit of kid humor? Yes, but it's funny kid humor that can also be funny for adults. This film is not one to miss. It's a beautiful animated Disney film. I really like this film a lot. It's one that I am going to recommend to you. I am going to harken it back to the quality of Onward. It is a Onward. It's not like Onward, but I'm going to say that Raya and the Last Dragon is as good, if not better, than Onward. Soul, I'm probably not going to watch Soul a great amount of times, like I will Raya and Onward. But Soul was a great film. Raya is a great film, and Onward is a great film. All great films. I'm going to give Raya and the Last Dragon an A. It drug in parts, but besides that, I don't have a problem with this film at all. And that's saying something, because I can pick apart a movie if I really want to. I didn't want to with this film. Definitely check it out. It's a beautifully animated film. The voice talent is superb. Great comedic relief. I loved Sisu to death, and she is going to be a major seller when it comes to plush and pins and merchandise. And possibly, are they on here? Yes. These creatures here, they're probably going to become very, very popular. This little dude here is super hilarious. I really enjoyed this film. Stay tuned, because I will be going into what is coming out in uh, in March on Netflix, Hulu, uh, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, theaters, Hallmark, and a bunch of other places. So I will see all of you guys next time.